Hospice can be very beautiful. It's not this dark, lonely place. It can be very organic, just as organic as the leaves coming off the tree and blossoming beautifully in the spring again.
Hospice enables people to die at home, whether that is their house or a skilled nursing facility where they might live. That to me is huge because so many people die in hospitals hooked up to machines, and that is not what so many people want. And so we enable people to be at home and to be as comfortable as possible at home.
Hospice care it's so rewarding. I have seen sometimes what I describe as the most beautiful chapter of life written, saving the very best chapter for the end. Most of all, it's having the time with no other disturbances to focus on the patient and the family in front of you and to give them extraordinary care, the kind of care I learned about in nursing school.
You have more time to spend with a patient. Quality of care, I call it. We don't have to rush through stuff. We can take our time with our patients and really do what they deserve.
At Agape, career advancement is an essential part of our profession and our agency. We foster advancement in education from a CNA position clear up to nurse practitioner. It's always evolving. We have flexible schedules to help with that. We've designed a night shift program for students and parents so that they can immerse themselves in their studies while maintaining that work-life balance. Also bringing in the community colleges and universities in the area to make sure that we are extending ourselves to the profession of nursing, that we're giving and lending our expertise to raise up the next generation of nurses. They're valuable and they're needed, and we need to do our part to help with that.
The team is so important in hospice because it is this holistic approach. And so, you have to work really closely with your nurse, your CNA, your spiritual counselor, and we get to know each other really well, especially when you have really difficult cases together. And that really does form some bonds and you become really close to people.
Agape is the best place to work for. They treat you like family. And I have experienced that in over 13 years.
Hospice, again, is a slowed down piece of medicine. It's a time to exhale. It's a time to slow things down. It's a time to focus one-on-one with the patient. So staffing ratios have a huge bearing on patient outcomes, on safety, and just the overall psychological health and well-being of the nurse to know at the end of the day that I gave exceptional care, that I wrote a beautiful plan of care, and that I was able to execute it for my patients and their families. At Agape Healthcare, we do give exceptional care. We get phone calls and emails and cards and letters every single day of families and patients that have testified to the exceptional care that we're able to give because of those safe staffing ratios. Hospice has given me a way for work-life balance, meditation spiritually, a healthy environment around me with plenty of support. And all those parts and pieces, when I sort of fill myself up whole, I'm able to pour from that cup to give other people the same peace and love and grace.
I go home at the end of the day knowing that I am doing something that is meaningful. That is very important to me, to do work that is meaningful. And also to do work that I know is making an impact on people. To be a part of a team that helps somebody die in the way that they want to die, for me, is so special, and it gives a lot of meaning to what I do.
I think what allows me to do that is I love what I do, and it just makes me feel so good just to be able to do that for them, just to know that I was able to make that difference on them.